staying on the hurricane, come on in. Ken Paxton, Attorney General from the great state of Texas. I really want to ask you about forced evacuations, mandatory evacuations. Can you actually force people out? Can you go grab them and say, this is unsafe, you're out, come with me? Can you do that?
Well, I think it's been done before. When law enforcement feels like these people are at severe risk, I think they've grabbed them and pulled them out. And we'll definitely have assets down there. My office, the governor's working on this. And I think hopefully people will pay attention to the warnings and get out now.
So you do have mandatory evacuations, and then you've just got warnings, depending on the county that you're talking about,
right.
Correct? And are people leaving?
I think people are leaving. I don't think we have any mandatory evacuations yet. That could possibly come soon, but certainly we're encouraging people get as far away from the coast as you can.
Can you be sued? This may sound like a strange question, but could you be sued if you issue a warning, people stay, they get hurt, they sue you for it wasn't a severe enough warning? I mean, is that? I know this is America. You can sue anybody anytime you like, but is that a possibility?
Oh, you can, as you said, in America you can sue for anything. I don't think that the success rate on that would be very likely or high. So I don't think that would be a successful lawsuit in Texas.
Yeah, in Texas. Well said, sir.
Yes.
Okay. I want a different subject. A federal judge has thrown out your rewritten voter ID law. It's the second time it's happened. You're obviously going to fight this. You're going to win?
I think absolutely. You know, this is a judge, an Obama judge, that is doing more legislating than actually interpreting the law. The Fifth Circuit gave us very specific guidelines for changing this. The legislature followed those very closely. And so here we have a judge that says it doesn't matter. What's interesting about this judge is, you know, when you go into a courtroom, guess what you have to show? You have to show photo ID. And for some reason that's okay, but in voting, it's somehow discriminatory. It's very strange.
So you take this to a higher level when you appeal this. That's what you're doing?
Yes, we've already let the court know we're going to appeal to the Fifth Circuit, and that was the court that gave us the guidelines for changing our voter ID last time, and we follow those guidelines exactly, and so we expect to be successful.
Did the judge explain why, for the second time, the judge threw out the idea of you need voter ID?
Well, her view is that we can't fix what we already did. The Fifth Circuit had a different view. They believe that we could fix what we had done. And so it's an odd opinion. I don't think it's correct, and I think it'll be overturned. She did not think that we could fix discriminatory intent, despite the fact that we followed exactly what the Fifth Circuit said. In my opinion, she ignored the Fifth Circuit ruling, and she's ignoring our legislative intent and what the people of Texas want.
Okay, look, people say this is voter suppression, the suppression of minority voting. What do you say to that?
You know, I was in the legislature when we passed this in 2011. I can tell you that is not the discussion. It wasn't the discussion among any legislators. This was about preventing fraud. We know we have fraud in Texas, and this was a way to prevent it. If you think about how photo ID is used in our society, and whether you go to the airport or you go to a hotel, go to wherever you go, you're using photo ID for financial transactions. Why in this very important realm is it suddenly it's treated as if it's discrimination when in so many other places it's accepted?
Mr. Attorney General, you've got Harvey bearing down on you. You've got a lot of work to do elsewhere. We won't keep you, but thanks for being with us today. We appreciate it, sir. Thank you.
Have a great day, and just encourage Texans to be safe.
Yes, sir. I shall do that.